Hello and welcome back to part 18 of the top 300 most important questions you can expect from ordering of sentences in a paragraph topic for your NDA 2020 examination. तो ये पार्ट 18 में हम लोग ऑलरेडी आ चुके हैं. पार्ट 17 में हम लोग कुछ क्वेश्चंस ऑलरेडी इस वाले टॉपिक से कर चुके थे, ऑर्डरिंग ऑफ सेंटेंसेस इन अ पैराग्राफ. अब कुछ और क्वेश्चंस करेंगे दिस part में from ordering of sentences in a paragraph. So you can follow my lectures to know more about the tips and tricks and shortcuts, क्योंकि already पिछले वाले पार्ट में मैं कुछ shortcuts आपको बता चुकी हूँ, कुछ clues जो आपको help कर सके आंसर सॉल्व करने में ये वाला टॉपिक से. तो कुछ shortcuts, tips और tricks आप अगर जानना चाहते हो कुछ और जो आपको easily effectively ये क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करने में हेल्प कर सके, तो हमारे जो लेक्चर्स है वो जरूर फॉलो कीजिए. प्लीज सब्सक्राइब टू द कोर्सेज, टू आवर एनडीए कोर्स इफ यू वांट टू क्रैक द एनडीए एग्जामिनेशन. Here you will get all the detailed syllabus of NDA covered extensively by your top tutors, and you need to log on to our website ssbcrackexams.com, subscribe to the courses and use the code warrior10 to get an flat 10% off on all our courses. तो चलिए हम लोग डायरेक्शंस की ओर चलते हैं. Let's read and see what are the instructions for this part, questions from ordering of sentences in a paragraph. So in the following questions, first and last part of the sentence in the passage are numbered 1 and 6. Rest of the sentences in the passages are split into 4 parts named P, Q, R, S. These 4 parts are not given in the proper order. Read the sentence, find out which of the 4 combinations is correct. तो first और last sentence आपको बहुत ही केयरफुली पढ़ना होगा. वहां पे आपको कुछ क्लूज मिलेंगे that will guide you to connect the dots in the sentences. So let's start with the first sentence, the first question here. तो sentence 1 जैसे कि आप देख सकते हैं, technology is meant for bringing comfort to the body and spirituality brings comfort to the mind. तो technology और spirituality की बात यहाँ पे हो रही है फर्स्ट सेंटेंस में. एंड द लास्ट इज दे इंटरट्वाइंड विथ लाइफ इन म्यूजिक, आर्ट, ड्रामा, डांस, पेंटिंग एंड स्कल्पचर. सो व्हाट आर दे, ये आपको फाइंड आउट करना है. सो लेट्स रीड PQRS. बट इन इंडिया दैट नेवर हैपेंड. रिलीजन हैज ऑलवेज इनकरेज साइंस. तो देखिए पहले सेंटेंस में टेक्नोलॉजी और स्पिरिचुअलिटी के बारे में बात हो रही थी, यहाँ पे अचानक से रिलीजन और साइंस आ गए. Next is scientists were persecuted. Here religion and philosophy were never isolated practices. In the West, religion was always opposed to science. यहाँ पे देखिए वेस्ट में religion was always opposed to science, but in India, contrast indicator, but in India that never happened. Religion has always encouraged science. तो आप समझ ही सकते हैं कि S के तुरंत बाद ही P आएगी. S के तुरंत बाद ही आपकी P आएगी, राइट? ओके, सो यहाँ पे आपको ये देखना पड़ेगा. इन द वेस्ट रिलीजन वाज ऑलवेज अपोज्ड टू साइंस. ठीक है, हियर रिलीजन एंड फिलोसफी वर नेवर आइसोलेटेड प्रैक्टिसेस. वेयर इज दिस? हियर दे वर नेवर आइसोलेटेड प्रैक्टिसेस. हियर मीन्स इन इंडिया. ओके, हियर मीन्स इन इंडिया. तो यहां पे हियर इज आर, राइट, एंड देन वी हैव पी. सो तुरंत P के बाद ही आएगी R, लेकिन S के अंदर आएगा आपका Q, साइंटिस्ट. क्यों? इन द वेस्ट रिलीजन वाज ऑलवेज अपोज्ड टू साइंस, बट साइंटिस्ट वर persecuted, राइट? उसके बाद बट इन इंडिया दैट नेवर हैपेंड. Religion has always encouraged science. Here means in India, religion and philosophy were never isolated practice. So SQPR आपका आंसर है. So your answer is option C, right? Next question. The world leaders in the form of the use of chemical weapons. In the form of the use of chemical weapons. यहाँ पे देखिए, the world leaders gathered in the peace conference were unanimous in voicing their fears over its palpable sense of insecurity. नहीं, ये नहीं हो रहा है. So gathered in the peace conference were unanimous in voicing their fears that the despotic regime will try to get over its palpable sense of insecurity. It's मतलब despotic regime. ठीक है, तो तुरंत बाद ही यहाँ पे कोई pronoun नहीं आएगा. The pronoun has to mention some noun before it. So इसके बाद आएगा आपका S, and then by unleashing cruder violence that may come in the form of the use of chemical weapons. So RPSQ is your answer. Option A, right? Next question. The cinema is a very valuable teaching aid. Cinema, very valuable teaching aid. Last sentence, thus cinema, thus cause and effect indicator, thus cinema has a great impact on our society. Therefore, so let's see, the cinema is a very valuable teaching aid. The cinema is entertaining also. Historical films help the teacher of history. Science can also be taught very effectively through cinema. Large number of people like social films. Okay. Thus, cinema has a great impact on our society. यहाँ पे देखिए, large number of people like social films. So, social films के बाद ये impact on our society आ रहा है. तो आपका combination S से end होगा. यहाँ पे दो combinations already है जो S से end होता है. So, this is not the clue then. What is the clue? Historical films help the teacher of history. So, Q can be the beginning of it. So, we can go with option C, QRPS. Science can also be taught very effectively through cinema. Cinema is entertaining also. Large number of people like social films. So, your answer here is option C. Next question. Grandpa had some old clothes. Grandpa finally put the items in my mother's mending basket and never saw them again. But my mother took them out and kept them neatly folded in the cupboard again. So he threw them into the waste basket. So he put the clothing into the family's bag of items to donate to charity. My mother found them and put them back in his basket. Okay, तो देखिए इधर but, ठीक है, but यूज किया जा रहा है यहाँ पे. तो यहाँ पे देखिए बट जो है बट यूज किया जा रहा है यानी कि कॉन्ट्रास्ट इंडिकेटर. ठीक है, तो क्या होगा यहाँ पे? ग्रैंडपा हैड सम ओल्ड क्लोथ्स, सो ही पुट द क्लोथिंग इनटू द फैमिलीज बैग ऑफ आइटम्स टू डोनेट टू चैरिटी. सो आर होगा आपका बिगिनिंग ऑफ द कॉम्बिनेशन. देयर इज ओनली वन कॉम्बिनेशन बिगिनिंग विद आर एंड दैट इज RSQP. सो दिस इज बेसिकली योर आंसर, ऑप्शन D, RSQP, right? The next question. Children like to celebrate their birthday. Last is all these factors make birthday worth celebrating. All these factors. कौन से factors you have to find out. In addition to birthday presents, they also receive greetings. In addition to birthday presents, it provides an opportunity for them to enjoy themselves with their friends. The birthday presents also add to their joy. तो देखिए यहाँ पे बर्थडे प्रेजेंट्स के बारे में बोला गया है और उसके तुरंत बाद इन एडिशन टू बर्थडे प्रेजेंट्स, तो आप ये कह सकते हैं कि P विल कम आफ्टर R. सो RP विल बी देयर. Okay, so here see RP, 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 3 ways. It provides an opportunity. What provides them an opportunity? Celebrate the birthday. Nobody can deny that company of friends is joyful. तो देखिए company of friends, friends के बाद ही तुरंत company of friends के बारे में बोला जा रहा है, तो Q should always be followed by S. So what should come before QSRP और RPQS? ये आपको फाइंड आउट करना है. RPQS आ रहा है, ये QSRP आ रहा है. इट शुड बी ऑप्शन C, QSRP, बिकॉज ये इट जो है ये बर्थडे सेलिब्रेशन से स्टार्ट हो रहा है. सो इट शुड बी इट. ओके, QSRP therefore is your answer. So answer is option C. Next question. Rola Slyman parked her car in the only empty spot outside Tripoli's evangelical church. Rola is also, as far as she knows, the only female pastor in Lebanon and perhaps even in the entire Middle East, right? Okay. But that's not the only thing makes her unique. But that's not the only thing. तो और भी कुछ है. She is a pastor and at 37 she is younger than most of her colleagues. It is a small sand-colored building with a simple facade and large wooden doors in the middle of the city. See, ये it क्या है? Tripoli's Evangelical Church. So now you can understand that R should be the beginning of the combination, right? So it should be RSQP क्योंकि एक ही कॉम्बिनेशन है यहाँ पे आपका RSQP. तो ये रहा आपका आंसर, ऑप्शन B, RSQP. ठीक है, तो आपको ऐसे ही क्लूज ढूंढना है और विदाउट रीडिंग द एंटायर पैसेज, द एंटायर सेंटेंस वन बाय वन, यू कैन इजीली पॉइंट आउट द आंसर. The next question. Researchers say that jogging alone is unhealthy. However, joggers around the world should remember that jogging is healthier than the rat race. It was found that communal joggers have double the number of brain cells as solo runners. These positive effects are suppressed when running occurs in isolation. See, these positive effects. कौन से पॉजिटिव इफेक्ट्स? एक्सपेरिमेंट्स इंडिकेटेड दैट रनिंग अलोन स्टाइफल्स ब्रेन सेल रीजनरेशन. Experienced in a group, running stimulates brain cell growth. Now see, experiments indicated. Just after the researches come the experiments. So R should be the beginning of the combination. तो दो combination है यहाँ पे. Okay? Experiments indicated that running alone stifles brain cell regeneration. experiments in a group running stimulates brain cell growth. Okay, these positive effects are suppressed when running occurs in isolation. It was found that communal joggers have double the number of brain cells as solo runners. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे ये explanation दिया गया है after brain cell growth के बाद. Okay, so it should be SP. But in both the cases, P and S are together. P is coming before S. Okay, so P will be coming before S. That is okay. But where should be Q going? Should Q go in the last or in the middle? These positive effects, तो Q जो रहेगा वो एकदम एंड में जाएगा. ठीक है, so it should be RPSQ. ऑप्शन ए होगा. क्यों? क्योंकि ये जो Q है पॉजिटिव इफेक्ट्स, कौन से पॉजिटिव इफेक्ट्स? डबलिंग द नंबर ऑफ ब्रेन सेल्स. तो इसके बाद ही आपका आएगा PSQ. Q आएगा PS के बाद. तो therefore your answer is option A. Next question. The heart is the pump of life. Last, all this was made possible by the invention of the heart-lung machine. What is made possible? You have to find out. They have even succeeded in inherent transplants. Who are they? Nowadays, surgeons are able to stop a patient's heart and carry out complicated operations. So, they matlab surgeons. A few years ago, it was impossible to operate on a patient whose heart was not working properly. Few years ago. Nowadays. Past, present. If the heart stops, we die in about 5 minutes. This will come exactly after S1. Because it gives you a contrast कि heart is the pump of life, लेकिन अगर heart stop कर गया तो we die in about 5 minutes. So S will be the beginning of the combination. Here we have only one combination, SRPQ. Answer is obviously D. Right? It is SRPQ. Okay? But look at here. If the heart stops, we die in about 5 minutes. S is there. But look at here. After S comes R. A few years ago, it was impossible to operate on a patient whose heart was not working properly. Nowadays, surgeons are able to stop a patient's heart and carry out complicated operations. They have even succeeded in inherent transplants. तो ये दे जो है ये surgeons के तुरंत बाद, यानी Q के बाद P आएगी. Q के बाद P आएगी. Right? तो QP कहाँ पे है? देखिए QP is only here, nowhere else. So it should not be option D. तो ये रहा आपका गलत option. It cannot be option D therefore. Your answer therefore will be option B. RSQP. ठीक है, तो ऐसे आपको देखना है कि गलत है या नहीं. देखिए मैं ऐसे बोल रही थी S जो है वो बिगिनिंग में होगा, तो चलिए यही आंसर है. नहीं, आपको देखना है मैच करके कि ये ऑप्शंस जो है वो मैच हो रहे हैं या नहीं, कॉम्बिनेशंस मैच हो रहे हैं या नहीं. ठीक है, दिस इज इंपॉर्टेंट, यू क्रॉस चेक. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. नालंदा बिकेम इंडियाज फेमस सेंटर ऑफ एजुकेशन. He stayed there for several years. Who is he? 10,000 Buddhist monks used to live there. Where is it there? Nalanda. It is situated near the town of Bihar Sharif. Nalanda. The ruins of Nalanda can still be seen. It was visited by the Chinese pilgrim Huan Sung. तो देखिए ही जो है ये ह्यूएन संग को पॉइंट आउट कर रहे हैं, तो एस ऑब्वियसली विल बी एट द एंड ऑफ द कॉम्बिनेशन. तो यहाँ पे सिर्फ एक कॉम्बिनेशन है जहां पे एस जो है वो लास्ट में है, तो RQPS इज योर आंसर. ओके, सो योर आंसर इज ऑप्शन सी, RQPS. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. Once upon a time I went to Scotland. Last, the chill finger of suspicion pointed at all of us. Once upon a time I went to Scotland. Okay, I found my flesh creep as I walked down its sinister corridor. It's किसका? There in a castle in the dark, misty highlands, actually a modest hotel in Edinburgh. And the next morning he had been found with his throat slit. We'd had dinner with Jock MacArthur only the previous night. Okay, so there, matlab Scotland. So Q will be the beginning. Okay, there in the castle in the dark misty highlands, actually a modest hotel in Edinburgh. After that, I found my flesh creep as I walked down its sinister corridor. So QP. तो यहाँ पे एक ही ऑप्शन है, QPSR. This is your answer, which is option A. Right? तो ऐसे आपको सॉल्व करना है. ऑर्डरिंग ऑफ सेंटेंसेस इन अ पैराग्राफ, जो भी क्लूज है आपको क्लूज के थ्रू से वो सॉल्यूशन लेना है और सॉल्यूशन करने के बाद आपको डबल चेक भी करना है कि गलत ना हो. सो यू नीड टू मैच ऑल द कॉम्बिनेशंस along with the sentences and check for yourself whether they are matching or not, right? And if you want to know about more shortcuts and tricks, you could follow my lectures, and you can do that by subscribing to the courses. You can also follow us on our YouTube channel. So subscribe to our YouTube channel, our Instagram page, like and share with your friends and family. Do visit our website learn.ssbcrackexams.com to know more about the other defense competitive examinations and the process of their preparation. You can also download our app from the Google Play Store so that you can now watch our videos and lectures on the go. So hurry up, don't wait anymore. Pursue your dreams and ace your exam. Jai Hind.